Hello. What I want to talk to you today about is driving in Costa Rica. So it took me 3 months to get behind the wheel. Why? And hey, I'm from Jersey, so it's not like I don't know about, U-turns and roundabouts and whatever else that goes on in Jersey, the honking and the screaming and the road rage. So I didn't really think about that it would be any different driving in Costa Rica. Well, yeah, it's totally different driving here in Costa Rica. For instance, the roads seem to be one-way roads that have now become two-way streets. So, cars are coming this way, cars are coming this way, and there's not enough room for both those cars. So a lot of times I'll just stop, especially if it's a bus. There's a lot of buses here. So a lot of times I just stop and close my eyes and just let the bus pass because I don't even want to move. And I would say at least 4 times my rear view mirror has been clipped. Luckily it hasn't fallen off, but you hear that thud and you're like, oh my gosh, did I just hit that car? Did that car hit me? And then luckily you realize that it was just the rear view mirror. But I mean, that's cutting it close, so pretty creepy. And also, so when you're driving and there's not enough room, and so like I said, I just stop and close my eyes, and you can actually feel the like wind, like when the bus or the cars pass by, you're just like, and you're like, oh my gosh. But the potholes, you don't know potholes until you've seen Costa Rican potholes. They are they're not just, no, they are craters into the middle of the earth. You feel like you're just gonna fall in, and it's like a sinkhole. I'm not kidding, it's crazy. So and a lot of times they just kind of creep up on you, so you just hit it and you're like boom, and then you think you've popped a tire or something's fallen off the bottom of the vehicle, and you just pray that nothing has happened, because it's not like you're calling AAA here. And again, because I don't speak Spanish, it's not like I'm just going to, ask someone if they pull over with me, hey, can you help me out? I don't even know what I'm going to say. So yeah, the potholes are insane. And then, so they'll just be possibly a paved road. And then the pavement just kind of stops. And then there's this it's like this. And I call it a ravine, but it's just this V shape. And so if you go too far this way because you want to make room for the bus or for, something that's coming your way, or you want to swerve from a pothole, you're going to get stuck in this thing. So a lot of times you'll see cars on their sides in this ravine. So it's just like a cutaway. And it can be pretty deep, sometimes they're more wide like this, and sometimes they're really deep. And so if you get stuck in there, yeah, you're SOL. But I think it's for rainwater is why they do that, because when it rains here, it's almost like flash flooding. So they've got to have somewhere for this rain to go. So on both sides of the road, you have these cutouts, and they could be cement cutouts. They could just be dirt. It really depends. But we have seen cars stuck in the cement cutouts. And that's not fun, obviously, because you've destroyed your car at that point. So yeah, Costa Rican driving. Oh, and then like the hairpin turns. So I don't know who created these roadways, but like you'll just turn, and it's literally like, it's not this nice slow turn. It's like you're just going in like this. I don't know. It's crazy. The motorcycles here, first of all, there's just way too many. Everybody's got a motorcycle, and there's just no rules of the road. So the motorcyclists will swerve in and out. They could be on your right, they could be on your left, they can be in front of you, then they end up in back of you, then they're on the side of you a lot of times, and then they come in the side, and then kind of like right in front of you. So you're trying to make a left turn, and you've got this motorcycle here. So how can you see what's coming this way? Because he's right there, or she. So can be annoying, but and I've had some run-ins where I seriously almost hit someone on a motorcycle, because they're just come out of nowhere, and it's scary because you do see kids on the back of the motorcycles, Luckily most have helmets. We've seen a lot of dogs on the back or in the front of a motorcycle, which is, crazy in itself, but it's Costa Rica. So yeah, I would say driving can be insane. And the hills, how did I talk about the hills? They're not hills, they're just like this. So, and our car is older. It's like a sweet pickles van is what I call it. So for it to just, make it up here, and a lot of times you're behind a car that's even older than your car and it's really barely making it up and you're like, should I go around it? Which a lot of times you just go around and hope there's nothing coming the other way, because you don't want that car, backing down or getting stuck. So, and then also you need to rev up because your car needs to make it up there and you can't go that slow. Your car just can't do it. So it's insane. It's just, it is what it is. And again, I'm not in this super rural area. I think it's pretty populated here and developed here, and yet this is how it is. So just be forewarned, Costa Rican driving is insane.